So, Smash is fun, right? But you know what I think is a bit strange? That there are just as many Fire Emblem characters playable in it as there are Pokemon. Well, that is if you count Pokemon Trainer as just one. But like, at least Mario having the most characters makes sense, since Mario is Nintendo's mascot and all. But Pokemon is the biggest franchise on Earth! It makes the most money, so surely it should at least be close to Mario in terms of representation in Smash, and surely more than Fire Emblem. And while the Pokeball item and the stages are great for bonus representation, it's just not the same, you know? And that's why we did a Gen 2 Pokemon Trainer a while back, and why we're gonna do some more Pokemon, starting with one that's been super requested for quite some time. Sceptile. I mean, think about it. We've already got 2 fully evolved fire starters and 1 fully evolved water starter. Surely we should get a fully evolved grass starter at some point. Though, in all likelihood, Sceptile is a never-ever character. They had their opportunity around the time the Gen 3 remakes came out. So now I'm fairly certain that we will never have a Gen 3 Pokemon. Unless one happens to get a regional variant in some future game, but is it really a Gen 3 Pokemon at that point? But the thing is, most of the grass starters have difficult body types for Smash. But the combination of being Gen 3, having an easy to work with body type, and being super cool in the anime is what leads many to vote for Sceptile and Grovyle. So let's look at the moves these Pokemon can learn and figure out which ones would be awesome in Smash. Also, by the way, the editor of this video has an awesome Sceptile reveal trailer he made on his channel. Check it out here. Now then, let's do everybody's favorite part first, the special moves, and then we'll talk general feel, and then main attack moves and ults and such. And at the very end, we're going to talk about an Echo Fighter. For the neutral special, we've got to give it Leaf Blade, its once signature move. I say once because in Gen 3 it was its signature move, but they've since given this move to other Pokemon too. Plus, this works out. Greninja has Water Shuriken and Incineroar has Darkest Lariat, both of their signature moves as their neutral specials. With this attack, Sceptile encompasses itself and the area in front of itself with leaves in an animation inspired from its original animation in Gen 3. It would function similar to Cloud's side special, locking foes in a series of slashes, and similar to Corrin charging smash attacks when you touch Sceptile's body. It causes quick flinching. Overall, it's a reliable move. Side special is a fun move. Fury Cutter. In Pokemon, Fury Cutter doubles its damage each time you use it successfully in succession. If you miss or use another move, its damage resets to being low. We could apply this effect in Smash in 2 different ways, though both should be fast, but sort of short-range attacks. I'm thinking like a slightly slower Mewtwo forward air, but it works in the air or on the ground. But as for its damage, it could work like this. The first strike does a mere 5%. Landing it again would deal 10%, and a third time in a row, it does 20%. Manage to get it off a 4th time, you just dealt 40% in 1 hit, and a 5th time, egad, 80% in a single quick hit. It's like a hero's oomphed smash crit, but with skill. Ha! But another way this move could be implemented is that just each time it's used in a row, of course, it just adds 10% damage. It's less true to the source material, but perhaps more balanced, because that's clearly the goal with the DLC characters. Down special, Screech. Did you know that Screech is the last move Sceptile learns naturally? Guess that means it's pretty important to it, I guess. It lowers your foe's defense. The attack would come out similar to Mewtwo's down special, Disable, and when it lands, you lower your opponent's defense. But what does that mean? How would it function? Well, it would apply an effect to whoever is hit, a sort of reverse psych-up, or reverse revenge. It's the Screeched effect. So now, the next hit or 2 that you take from any source will deal double damage. Maybe more, maybe less, it depends on balance. And for up special, Leaf Storm. Sceptile summons a whirling storm of leaves below it with its tail, launching it into the air and damaging those caught in the storm. It's like Hero's middle stage up special, but significantly more diagonal. And just for fun, this attack could lower Sceptile's next attack, similar to how it lowers special attack in Pokemon, but it doesn't have to. Now that the most interesting moves are out of the way, let's talk feel. Sceptile's highest stat in Pokemon is speed, so obviously this should be a speedy ol' leaf lizard, but it's also based on a sort of generic Dilophosaur, which were presumably fast. So it works out well. Sceptile's got a lot of quick but weaker attacks, and the run speed and horizontal air movement is close to the top 5. I feel like if you like playing Captain Falcon, you'd like our Sceptile too. It would be a bit shorter than Mewtwo, I feel. I know the heights of characters gets changed a lot in Smash. I mean, Pikachu is like 3 times as big as it should be, but like Incineroar and Mewtwo are pretty properly sized when compared to each other, and when compared to other adult humans. And Sceptile is a foot shorter than Mewtwo at just over 5 feet. So I think, when standing upright, Sceptile should be just a tad lower than Mewtwo, maybe its height just at Mewtwo's neck. But when running, Sceptile crouches down like he does in the anime, sorta Naruto style, making his hurtbox more horizontal instead of vertical, before he eventually stops and then stands upright again. Now then, standard attacks! The jab attack is a very quick attack, because it's quick attack. It'd be good for getting out of combos on the ground, so it's quick, to start anyway. A rapid swipe knee tail to knock them away with 3 presses. Or if you wish, you can hold them closer with a rapid jab visually similar to Robin's, but with leaves, and the leaves on Sceptile's arms. Forward tilt is a throat chop, just a quick chop to the side. It's like a weaker Incineroar side tilt, but more swipe, less stab. Down tilt, low sweep. He spins, tail on the ground, it's great for starting combos. Up tilt, cut, a simple, fast upward swip of the leaf blades. It's like a faster Isabelle up tilt. Smash time! Forward smash is dual chop, which is special for Sceptile, because it's what it learns when it evolves. It's an aggressive 2-swipe attack with purple effects. It acts similar to Link's side smash, but with less range. Down smash, X-scissor. Sceptile slices its arms down in an X shape towards the camera. The attack hitting on both of its upper sides at first, and then quickly to its lower sides at once as it also ducks. But it only hits hard on the bottom part of the attack. Greninja's up smash is similar, but is sorta in reverse. Up smash, slam. A move with great range. Sceptile charges while ducking and then does a jump flip, slashing at the air above it before it slams down in front of it. It's like how King K. Rool's up smash hits more in front of him than above. The above part is just stronger, though perhaps in this case the slam on the ground should be the strong part. Air move time. The neutral air should be just like Captain Falcon and Joker's. It's double kick, straightforward, forward air, slash. It's just like Mewtwo's forward air but with more reach, but way less kill potential. Down air is sort of your generic quickly descending down air attack, like Sheik and Sonic, a bunch of fast characters. Sceptile doesn't learn any move like this in the games, but it does have a Pokedex entry state that it jumps on its foes from above, so perhaps it would act like Greninja's down air, where it hops up and down on the head, but Sceptile's should have more horizontal movement like Sonic and Sheik's. Back air is Iron Tail. Sceptile's tail turns metal and slams downward as a spike. It's like a wider K. Rool back air. Up air, pound, or slam again. It's sort of generic. Sceptile rotates its body to swipe above itself with its tail, hitting similar to Captain Falcon or Mario's up airs. And the dash attack, Leaf Blade Strike, or Night Slash, either works. A very quick samurai-style slash. It's fast and doesn't have much end lag. Now it's grab time. Sceptile uses one hand and claws to grab ya. It's too cool to use both. Look at it toss Ridley here. Nice. Sceptile pummels with punches or slashes with its free hand and uses acrobatics for its up throw, where it starts rapidly kicking and clawing while moving upwards before launching the foe upwards. It's sort of like hitting a grounded up special from Samus, only you land much faster since it's a throw. Down throw is body slam, simple, and just like Young Link's. Forward throw is fling. Sceptile grabs on with its extra arm and jumps forward while spinning, using that momentum to fling the opponent forward. It's just like Pikachu and Ken's back throws, but forward. Then back throw could be false swipe? Trying to get more moves in here. Sceptile pretends to go for a pummely swipe, and while the opponent flinches, he slams them backwards with his tail. And then, of course, the final smash. What else could it be besides Mega Evolution? Mega Sceptile's signature thing is that it can detach its tail like a load of lizards, but it's great because Mega Sceptile uses its tail as a freaking missile! So, I'd say it could work similar to Snake, Pit, or Bowser's Final Smash, where you have to aim a cursor and the attack happens there, the missile exploding in a massive storm of leaves. And with the moves done, it's Taunt and Extras time. Taunt 1, gotta do the cool Mega Evolution pose it always does. Taunt 2, it takes a cool low stance, ready to go fast. Taunt 3, it shakes its body like DK, sheds off excess leaves. Victory screen time. 1, it leans back, chillin', looking all cool, using its tail for support. It's got a twig in its mouth, just like in the anime. 2, it jumps up high like Falco's victory screen and lands with its back turned. And 3, it runs around left and right and left and right before sliding to a halt while doing some other cool pose, but anything but that. Alternate skins. I love how bright and different the Pokemon alt colors often get, besides Pikachu that is. Sceptile's gotta reference the other Gen 3 Pokemon, so here we've got Blaziken, Swampert, Exploud, Aggron, Jirachi, Deoxys, and Shiny Sceptile. Sceptile's intro animation, like the other non-legendary Pokemon, is coming out of a Pokeball, but when it does so, a large swirl of leaves rush out and spin around it too. Now then, one more bonus detail. A lot of people actually love Grovyle. More than Sceptile even, especially after the greatest Pokemon game of all time, Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Explorers of Sky, where the time-traveling Grovyle is a major character. So major, in fact, that the Grovyle in Smash should be that Grovyle specifically, and thus have its bag with it. Plus we thought, why not do the Pikachu-Pichu thing, a pre-evolution Echo Fighter? But what would the differences be? Well, firstly, Grovyle is smaller than Sceptile, which means a smaller hitbox, but also way less reach. And like Pichu to Pikachu, he's lighter, but also falls faster. Grovyle is overall much more aerodynamic than Sceptile, since it doesn't have that big bushy tail, so the falling faster makes sense, as well as it having better vertical recovery, perhaps like Hero's level 3 up special instead of level 2. In terms of recovery, it could also have slightly better airspeed, and of course, all sorts of various moves have different speeds and strengths and whatnot. Most notably, the moves where Sceptile uses its tail. Some of these moves would be the same-ish, but just much shorter and significantly weaker, but also much quicker, since it doesn't have to pull around the weight of a massive tail. And here's an idea. For specifically Iron Tail, the back air, it should probably be swapped with something. So far, Echoes are allowed to borrow some moves from other characters from the same franchise. So how about we swap Iron Tail for Greninja's back air? A load of fast kicks. That fits pretty well. And then, the only thing left of note is the final smash. And this is where Grovyle, specifically being from Mystery Dungeon, finally comes in. It pulls a time gear from its sack and uses its power to slow time, and then it's basically the same as Bayonetta's final smash. But instead of a demon devouring its foes at the end, Grovyle just does a lot more damage during this time. It buffs itself up. So what do you think? What do you think of this idea? Personally, I would love to play as these two. How would you improve this moveset? And also, we want to do some more Pokemon, so which Pokemon should we do next? Another single? Or another Pokemon trainer? Let me know down below, and never stop using your noggin. And check out these other characters we did, thinking about their moves in Smash. I know they're not Pokemon, but I mean, they at least deserve some attention.